Namaste and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are waiting enthusiastically for the next Jupiter transit. Even I myself is waiting. I am having a lot of expectation from this upcoming Jupiter transit. Despite the Lagna, Moon or Sun, the transits will give different results for different people. For example, all the Pisces Lagnas in the world are not going to get same results in this Jupiter transit. First of all, the promises in the horoscope, Mahadasha and Andadasha will be above monthly or yearly transit. Still, when we take this transit independently, we will see that different people, even though they belong to the same Lagna or they belong to the same moon sign or they belong to the same sun sign, the results will be different. Why is it? I have two clients. They are born in the same hospital, same time, same place. They both were working in airlines industry. One was working for Indigo, the other was working for SpiceJet. But they both quit the job. They both are abroad now, but in different countries. So their destiny, even though they are born in the same time, same hospital, same place, their destinies are different, even though they have a same, almost similar kind of life path. One boy's family life, personal life was very harsh. The other harsh because the father had some emotional or mental issues. The other boy's family life was very difficult because the father was too dominating. His mental health was very fine, but the father was very dominating. Father was expecting and the boy was unable to reach up to those expectations. They were going through the same emotional issues. They were going through same domain, airline industry, but in different roles. One was in ticketing, the other was in cargo. So we can see, even if two people are born in the same place, same locality, same place and all, their destinies will be different, their life path will be different, but there will be some commonalities. Astrology, especially Vedic astrology, we see the fifth house, which indicates Purva Punya Bhava, that means the karma which we had in the past birth and the resultant of that karma. So when we say like, okay, two people are born in the same time, so they will have same horoscope, no. Their past life karma matters, their family matters, their divisional charts, they matters. So everything, the strength of the horoscope, the experiences which we get from the present life differs according to chart. It is based on the promises, they are based on the Mahadasha and Andadasha. So the person with the strong horoscope will get easy success, and the person with weak horoscope will have to work a lot to produce maximum results. The person with weak horoscope may take a long time to be stable in their life, despite the matters like career, marriage, finance. And there are other factors also. For example, if some people, they are getting a good education, but they are getting weak career. Backbenchers, so many backbenchers get a lot of great career later on, and that will naturally surprise people. It all depends upon the strength of the horoscope. So you will naturally have a desire to know whether your horoscope is strong or not. There is another example I will tell you before going into the description. For example, Nij Bhangraj Yoga. If a person is getting good results from the Nij Bhangraj Yoga, the other person is getting weak results and troubling results from the Nij Bhangraj Yoga. For a person, Gajkesari Yoga is giving a lot of benefits. For other person, Gajkesari Yoga is giving a bad mother, lack of wealth, a lot of financial liabilities. It all depends upon the strength of the horoscope. So in this video, I'll tell you how to identify whether your horoscope is strong or not. If you are a person who have reached 40s or mid 30s, you will naturally know which area of your life is weak, hence which house of the horoscope is weak, and how you have to strengthen the horoscope. So while listening to this video, you can check whether your horoscope is strong. Not all the houses in the horoscope will be bad. It is very rare, like all the horoscopes and all the planets are in a bad combination. If there are certain horoscopes like that, in that case you must have done some very bad karma in the past. You have to struggle a lot, you have to pay back that karma. But in this video, I'll tell you some easy steps to understand whether your horoscope is strong or not. Especially this is for those people who are going through their youthhood and finding some struggles regarding the personal life, professional life. And remedies are definitely the part of Vedic astrology. But let me tell you, the remedies which I am going to tell you is not like do some mantra or do some tantra or wear some gemstones. But there are so many other remedies connected to psychology, behavioral management, changing in the thought process can bring immense results into your life. For me personally, I had a very struggling life until my 30s. Once I started studying my horoscope in depth, I understood which area I have to manage, which area is strong, which area is weak. The understanding of astrology had really helped me in my life in order to bring improvements in the personal life, career, finances. But still, let me tell you, there are various areas in my life which I need to improve. So the remedies are there. I have never done this kind of remedies like other than prayer. I have never done like I have never gone through any kind of puja, mantra or tantra or gemstone, but I have definitely taken some measures in my life by the help of my Guruji that has really helped me to understand my life. So I would say that remedies are there. Different people believe in different remedies, but these remedies, I don't think like these remedies should be publicized. These remedies should be shared in secret. These remedies should be told to you by your Guruji or your astrologer in a private setup, and you have to practice them without sharing it with everyone, because same remedy will not apply to everyone. Different people have different emotional quotient, different intelligent quotient, different understanding, different knowledge level. So the remedy should be different and they should be privately recited to the person, then only it will work. Still I will tell you. First of all, the main parameters, the sun and moon should be, sun, moon and lagna should be strong. Among this, the lagna should be very strong so that you can have an easy life or early success or early prosperity. When the lagna is going into the negative houses, for example 3, 6, 8 and 12, naturally you will have struggles in your life. Why 3? 3 is also a negative house because it is the Bhavat Bhavam of 8th house. 8th house is actually a very complex house. It has all the elements of 12th house, 6th house and 3rd house. Hence, it is a very complex house. If your Lagna Lord is going into any of these houses, you should understand that you need the help of a Guruji, you need a guide, because the struggles will follow you for a long time. That is the one thing when you see your Lagna Lord is in the 3, 6, 8 and 12th houses. That makes your horoscope a bit complex. I wouldn't say very weak. That makes the horoscope a bit complex, and you may take time to grab your life, grasp your life, to understand your life, understand your opportunities. You will understand those opportunities a bit late in your life. By that time, you may lose a lot of opportunities, and the reasons can be psychological, financial, emotional, based on relationships, physical health. So that is the one thing. Then the moon. Moon also have to be in a very good condition. It has to be supported by good planets. See, the specialty of moon is that it is a planet which waxes and wanes. It is a planet of instability. In astrology, moon indicates cheating also. Moon indicates emotions, mind. When the moon is not in a good condition, you can get cheated by your own emotions. So the moon has to be in conjunction or aspected by good planets. Especially moon doesn't like going into the 3rd house, 6th house, 8th house or 12th house. When moon is in these houses, the emotions may not be in control, and you have to take a long time. You will take a long time to understand which emotion is good for you and what kind of emotions you should ignore. Naturally, when moon goes into 3, 6, 8 and 12, you will have a lot of mental blocks. The thought process may not suit according to the circumstances which you are in. So in all these cases, you need to get trained by experts to think positively, to act positively. When moon is in these houses, you will have a tendency to think when you see an event or when you are in a particular circumstances in your area, in your life. The sudden thought which comes to your mind can be adverse to your progress. It can be negative. It can be a destructive kind of thought. So you have to train your mind, train your moon to convert your thoughts towards the constructive mode. That will take time. Everything will take time. Even if it is, for example, your Lagna is going into a 6th house, you will have physical issues and you will take time to overcome all those physical issues. For example, Lagna is going into the 8th house. 8th house indicates ups and downs. You want to take 2 steps forward. You took 2 steps forward, then your life is taking 10 steps backward. So that kind of instabilities you can go through. So you will take time to train yourself to follow the right path so that you can have a forward motion in your life. Then, hope you understood the Lagna and the moon. The support, if your Lagna is not well, not strongly placed, or your moon is not strongly placed, the next hope should come from the 3rd house. Why 3rd house? It is a house of Parakrama, courage, Shaurya, your immediate environment. When we have some troubles, our immediate surroundings will support us. For example, mother, father, siblings, cousins, the family, and the people around us, our neighbors, our community people will help us. And the 3rd house indicates our own courage. Your Lagna is weak, your moon is weak, but 3rd house is strong. You will naturally have the talent to overcome the struggles. That is a value addition. If your 3rd house is strong, you are courageous. You have the stability to go through all those struggles. Your immediate environment is supportive. Your parents are supportive. Your siblings, your community, you are getting a lot of support. The 3rd house also indicates intellectual properties, your intelligence. Your Lagna is your physical body. It is weak. It is a bit weak. Your health is weak. Your mind, your thought is also not going in the proper way. But when you think in an intellectual way, you are getting a lot of ideas how to face all these problems. Then the other house, 9th house. Why 9th house? 9th house indicates wisdom, father, mentors, higher studies, your spirituality, and it is known as the house of God. It is known as Dharma Bhava. Remedies are chosen especially from the 9th house. Depends upon the condition of the 9th house. placement, aspect and conjunction on the ninth house and of the ninth lord. The remedies taken from the ninth house will always guide you through the right path of life. They will surely bring positivity into your life. I have taken such a remedy. It is not like, puja, tantra or mantra or gemstones. I have never shared this to anyone, but I had taken a remedy connected to my ninth house. It brought a lot of change in my life, provided my Andadasha and Mahadasha, Andadasha and the horoscope was promising that. If the ninth house is pretty bad, for example, your ninth house lord is debilitated, the ninth lord is in the 8th house, or ninth lord is in the 8th house, that is the common, one of the complex scenario. Ninth house in the 6th house, okay, that is also pretty okay kind of situation. If the ninth lord is in the 12th house, that also is a kind of okay kind of situation. But ninth lord is retrogression, ninth lord is combust, the ninth house has a lot of negative planet, and the ninth house is in the Rahu Ketu axis. So that time you should choose a remedy, but according to the placement, aspect and conjunction. If your ninth house is pretty okay, ninth lord is very good, ninth lord is forming Kendra Trikona Yoga, or ninth lord is giving you a Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga, then the scenario will be very different. That in that scenario, it is very easy to take a remedy from that house. Okay, remedy like, what sign is in the ninth house and what kind of relationship you have with your father. One remedy is, if the ninth house is bad, you should have a guru in your life. That is a common remedy. There are certain other remedies connected to the ninth house, which I am not going to tell you in the public platform. It should be recited to person in private. Okay, that's why in the ancient days, all these teachings, like, Maitra, you can see how Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra is written. It is a private conversation between Maitreya and Parashara. It is in a private setup. For example, another that Maitreya talking to that Maya in Surya Siddhanta, it is a private conversation. So in actuality, horoscope consultation should be taken in a very private setup, in a very private ceremony. That's why I literally don't like this astrology apps, because you need to have a personal connection with your astrologer. Astrologer and you should have a personal connection with each other. Then only you will understand. Yes, the horoscope can give a lot of ideas about the person, but in consultation, one-to-one communication is very, very important, because there are certain things which we can learn. Astrologer also can learn through the placement, aspect and conjunction of the planets, not only from the life path going through, the native going through. For example, everyone with a everyone with planets in Simhasanamsha may not be doing well, especially Simhasanamsha is a Amsha in divisional charts, which shows the chances for government job, but they can be in private sector also. So everyone with Simhasanamsha may not be in government service. So astrologer also can understand, astrologer also can guide the person which sector should to choose, whether the client has to go to a private sector or has to go to a government sector. So the ninth house remedy is very strong. If your ninth house is good, it has good yogas forming, the ninth lord is not afflicted, the ninth lord is very powerful with Kendra Trigona Yoga, and the Lagna lord is going to the ninth house, or the moon is in the ninth house, being moon ruling the right houses, and good planets in the ninth house. So the ninth house can give a great remedy. So ultimately, after first house, Lagna, third house, the ninth house, whether are you getting the support of the ninth house, or the ninth house is not very strong, then you have to really find the remedy. Ninth house will definitely offer a remedy, but the thing is that these remedies will only start working fully or giving full results during the Mahadasha of the ninth lord, or the planet placed in the ninth lord, or the planet aspects the ninth house or the ninth lord, or any nakshatra lord connected to the ninth house according to the placement, aspect and conjunction. This is a very beautiful lesson when I started studying astrology, because the ninth lord indicates the house of God. We are living in a time of chaos. Only God can save us. So the ninth house will give the ultimate support for your life. So these houses, first house, third house and ninth house, are the actual houses making your horoscope strong. So I hope this lesson helped you to understand whether your horoscope is strong or weak. If it is weak, you take a remedy from the ninth house. Maybe you are learning astrology, so those who learn astrology will naturally grasp which remedy is arising from the ninth house. So take that remedy. If you don't know the remedy, you go to a guru who is a sattvic person, take remedy from them, then it will start working wonders in your life. I wish you all the best.